News 46 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, a local man is charged following yesterday's standoff. The proposed bus service program needs your support, and locals are getting ready for the holiday weekend. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, March 25th, 2016. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. 69-year-old James Rourke has been charged with aiming and or discharging a firearm where a person is endangered and an intoxicated person in possession of a firearm after yesterday's police standoff at his home on Turner Road. According to police, they were dispatched to a report of a suicidal man with a gun. Deputies secured the scene and upon arrival began talking with Mr. Rourke in person and then over the phone. Rourke allowed his wife to leave the premises. Deputies continued to negotiate, and during those early stages of negotiation, Mr. Rourke fired several rounds at the ground in front of his garage. No other rounds were fired. Several minutes later, a trained negotiator arrived on scene and began negotiations with Rourke. He began to calm down. Rourke ultimately put down his firearm and surrendered peacefully to deputies. He was arrested and transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center. 30-year-old Brian Hearn is in custody following an investigation into a report of a possible child molestation. The two juvenile victims, ages 8 and 12, were given a forensic interview at the Nye County Child Advocacy Center here in Pahrump. During the forensic interview, the juvenile victims disclosed in details 4 accounts of sexual assault by Brian Hearn, according to police. Nye County Sheriff's Office detectives processed Hearn's residence and found physical evidence that corroborated the victim's statement. Nye County Sheriff's Office Patrol Division located Hearn at his place of employment and detained him. Detectives interviewed Hearn and placed him under arrest. Hearn is being held at the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center in lieu of $230,000 bail. He has been charged with 4 counts of sexual assault with a child under 14, 2 counts of child abuse, and 2 counts of lewdness with a child under 14. The investigation revealed that the abuse had allegedly been occurring over the course of the past 18 months. News 46 caught up with Fire Chief Scott Lewis today to find out about last night's reported pedestrian accident.
Dispatch should run the dinner hour for a report of a pedestrian accident involving a bicyclist. Upon arrival, we found that a person was there. He was somewhat disoriented. There was an investigation underway as to exactly what the mechanism may have been, and it was really inconclusive. However, the patient was then transported from the scene on Highway 372 to Desert View Hospital.
Was the patient a juvenile?
I'm unsure of the exact age of the patient.
And they're stating that they were hit by a person riding a bicycle?
That is the report. It was a pedestrian versus bicycle.
And that was on 372 right next to where?
Around the 800 block.
And then was the bicyclist still on scene?
Not that I'm aware of. So there was a question as to what the mechanism actually was and what may have actually occurred last evening.
And then did the police search the area for the rider?
I'm sure that they did. But as far as our responsibilities, we want to investigate it from the medical standpoint and then transport the patient from the scene. Was
there any medical issues that may have been like either mental or drugs or alcohol involved in this?
Undetermined. It was actually be a situation that Desert View Hospital would follow up on and see if it was actually related to the potential incident that was described, or was it something that was preceding that led to that type of incident being reported.
And as we head into our first break, here's Jeremy Jenson from Golden Gaming to tell us about the new sports book at the Nugget.
We just opened our remodeled sports book, which we moved it from our existing lounge. We basically just flip-flopped from the stage bar is now our William Hill sports book.
So, and then you have a stage bar over there now?
Correct. We're currently working on remodeling that area, so it's going to be open in the next couple of weeks.
This is huge. I must say, it seems to cover almost every sport you can think of.
Yeah, it's fantastic. We have the horse racing, race and sports. We have 46 TVs, high definition, including a 165-inch projector, as you can see. So the seating's very comfortable. It's all state-of-the-art equipment, and it's just it's been a fantastic response.
You had this kind of closed up for a while. How long did it take to remodel this area?
You know, it didn't take us. It wasn't too bad. It was just under a month, so we were very happy with it.
So you needed to expand this, right? Sportsbook is really popular.
It was. We expanded it slightly. We lost about 20 machines on the floor, but overall, I mean, as you can see, the space turned out fantastic, and again, it's been absolutely fantastic response.
You even have a little food cart over here.
We do, yes. Currently we're offering pretzels, which is a big Bavarian pretzel and cheese for $2, or a 16-ounce PBR for $1, and a $1 hot dog as well. We're running that through the Final Four.
So tell me a little bit about what kind of sports that you're going to have here, because I know that you have some of the Monday Night Football games that were up in your event center. Is that going to be held here now?
Yes, we are looking at doing something here for Monday night. I think it's a great space, as well as pushing every type of sporting event, whether it's NASCAR or the Masters, just creating events around this room. So look for that. We're going to just create some energy in this sports book. I mean, it's just such a great space, and I think it's just it's another great amenity for the guests.
Tell me about these small screens over here where I see these people sitting at. What is that for?
That's for the race betting. So that's what that is. It's simulcast horse tracks from all over the country. We're open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily, and we just have you can bet on horses throughout the country.
You have an open bar right here.
We do. We have 13 machines, 6.4 IGT technology, all the latest software. We'll have a bartender full time, and it's just it's just a different feel from the stage bar. As you know, it was closed during the day, it wasn't open at times. So now it's 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily, and full bar, and again the food offering with the hot dog and pretzel.